Hello everyone. Today we're going to look at the life cycle of a frog. Do you remember what a frog is? Yes, it's an amphibian. And do you remember what an amphibian means? Amphibian means two lives. All amphibians begin their lives in water, and when they're fully developed, they live on land. So let's take a closer look at the life cycle of a frog. A frog has 4 different stages in its life. A female frog lays their eggs in the water, and the male frog fertilizes them. This clump of eggs is called a frog spawn. The eggs become surrounded by a jelly-like covering which protect the eggs. They can lay up to 4,000 eggs at one time. Since other animals find frog eggs a tasty treat, this ensures that at least some eggs will become adult frogs. And once they're ready, the eggs hatch and become tadpoles, which is the second stage of their life cycle. The tadpoles have a long tail for swimming and gills to help them breathe in the water. They eat plants and algae as they continue to grow. Let's see what else is growing while they're in the stage of a tadpole. Do you see what I see? The hind legs, that's right. And the tail is still quite long. Now you can see the tadpole has grown its forelegs, meaning front legs, and the tail has shortened and continues to get shorter. Tadpoles gradually change until they look like their parents. This process is called metamorphosis. As they mature, they lose their tail and their lungs begin to develop. When the frog is a few months old, it is called a froglet. Much of the tail has been absorbed by the body, and it breathes through its lungs. And when the tail disappears completely, the froglet becomes an adult frog and hops on land. If the fully grown frog lives in a cold climate, it hibernates, meaning it sleeps deeply during the winter. It stays near water so that it can lay eggs there like its parent did. So let's review the 4 stages. The frog starts off its life in the water as an egg, and then a tadpole, going through the process of change called metamorphosis, becoming a froglet, and lastly, maturing into an adult frog, living its best life on land.